And I said to Guruji, yes, I remember this promise I done to Krishna. And Guruji said, he has given so many lakhs of rupees, so many houses, but you have not chanted Krishna. So Krishna put a chanta kya bole? Slap to me. No, you go and build the building. You cannot go to the toilet. No, you take this mala and do the japa and you will be all right.
This was again in 1974, maybe in August, after Janmashtami. Prabhupada was again recovering from his health, from his sickness. And we used to cook for Prabhupada, and then after cooking for Prabhupada, we would make something for his servants and secretaries to eat. There were 3 of them that we were cooking for that time. I think it was Brahmananda Swami, Bhagavan, Shrutikirti, maybe a few others. So we would bring that prasadam for them around to the front, and then a servant would come and drop off their plates, and we'd have to wash them all out here in the garden because there was no water in the house then. We'd have to draw all the water from the front well. So I was still in cleaning the kitchen up, and the plates of the servants had been left outside of the kitchen, my not knowing it. And the devotees hadn't finished their prasadam that day, so there was still some remnants on their plates. And Prabhupada came into the kitchen to go to his bathroom, and he saw these plates, and he called me, and he said, "What is this?" And I saw the plates. Normally I would have taken them and washed them right away. I said, "Oh, that's a mistake, Prabhupada. I was supposed to clean them." And he looked quite displeased. So immediately Prabhupada walked through his house to the front room where his secretaries lived. And seeing that Prabhupada was displeased, I picked up the plates and came the back way to show Brahmananda what Prabhupada had seen and how he wasn't happy about it. So simultaneously, Prabhupada came from one door, and I came from another door with the plates in my hands. And Prabhupada called me in and had me show them the plates with the prasadam on it. And he explained to them that no matter who you are, no matter whether you're GBC or anyone, once you touch the plate, whatever is on that plate, you have to finish it because it's prasadam. You shouldn't leave any prasadam on the plate. So Brahmananda, he said, jokingly, he said, "But Prabhupada, I had burped." So I thought that after you burp, you couldn't finish it. So anyway, the point Prabhupada was making, that whatever he said you can take off first. If they've given you too much, before you start, you take off. And that doesn't have to be completed. But whatever you have on your plate when you start, you have to finish that prasadam. So that he was telling to the topmost members of our society, the GBCs and personal secretaries, they had to finish their prasadam. Just like a father, he was instructing them.
About Prabhupada's quarters, one day, Prabhupada was slightly sick, and at क्या नाम था उसका? No. Tamal Krishna. Tamal Krishna was standing on the gate that nobody entered to Prabhupada's quarter. I and my wife went there to take darshan of Guruji. So I said, Tamal Krishna, I want to take darshan of Guruji. Tamal Krishna said that nobody allowed to take darshan. Prabhupada ji heard my voice inside, and Prabhupada ji called, Tamal Krishna, Sethi is there? Tamal Krishna said, yes, allow him to come here. And I went there. Then Guruji said to me that, Mr. Sethi, you see all the flat, all the devotees has furnished my quarter. So I went and see the bed and carpets, kitchen and bathroom, very well furnished. I came back and said, Guruji, this is very well furnished. Then Guruji suddenly said, you both are here, you come here and stay here. I am a sannyasi. I don't want this decoration. I will go to another room. So, how kind of Guruji, never, nobody can amaze this, like this kripa kind of so much highly Guru. I am nothing, but he loved me so much. So, you see, that is very, very mercy of Guruji.
One day, Prabhupada at his room, he was usually, nobody was that day. So usually, he quiet, he always very serious talking. That day he was little laughing and talking to himself. Like his hand was like this and he was, laughing. I said, Prabhupada, what you're laughing? I just went to the room and, what are you laughing? So Prabhupada said, the reason I was laughing, I just remember my past life. Then I said, Prabhupada, what was your past life? Then he said, I was a medical person and I had Guru and I had committed no sin. The one day, I remember it was raining and the shade, on the hut, I was serving my Guru, I was fanning. And my Guru Maharaj see on the rain there's one snake and he made me go and kill that snake. Then he said, now I remember why my Guru Maharaj made me kill that snake. So I have to take birth again in this life to save so many snakes like you all.
You see, a Guru like Prabhupada was so merciful. I have seen that he is loving to everybody. He has so much love to devotees. I am telling one story to you. One Christian boy came to temple, this Hare Krishna land, and there was a tree of papita. He took some papita from the tree and was going, and a devotee caught him and he bring that boy to Guruji and said, this boy is stealing our papita. And Guruji said, what he will do with papita? Then devotee said, he will eat. And then Guruji said to devotee, if you will take that papita, what you will do? He said, I will also eat that papita. And what is different? He will eat papita and you will eat papita. From that day, his Christian boy's parents became devotee. That the man who has no difference between the devotee and a Christian, he is equally as a human being. He will eat your papita and you will eat the papita. Then what is the difference? So Prabhupada said to that boy, you want more? If you want more, take more. So everything, in every time, Guruji was living, any time, Guruji was saying that make more prasadam, more and more prasadam. At that days there was a ration in India. All this grain and rice was getting on ration. But Guruji was not caring for the high prices. Guruji idea was that more and more people can take prasadam. If they will eat prasadam, they will chant Hare Krishna. Their mind will be purified. If they take Krishna prasadam, their mind will be purified and they became a devotee. So This is the main thing what Guruji want to spread, to teach to everybody that you are not different, whether your skin is white, whether your skin is black, whether you are Hindu, whether you are Muslim, whether you are Christian, no difference. One thing is common